I'm 40 years old and I feel like I have a crush on a 19-year-old supermodel that is the R15.
So Vikas bhai, it's 2025 and I think Yamaha is on the fourth version of the R15. So do you think it's a good idea to buy an R15 in today's time?
That is a very good question, Joe. So, first of all, I would like to start by saying that the R15M looks unbelievably good. Today, she is one of the best looking motorcycles on the road. You go stand at the traffic signal on the Yamaha R15M and people will turn back and look. Wow. Uh, do you agree with me on that?
I totally agree with you. Today only I complimented a guy with an R15,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, he did not understand me. He thought I was trying to race him. So, uh, yeah, it looks
Yeah.
damn stunning, especially the
Yes.
R15M, the gray and that color shade. I forgot the name of the
Mm.
color. It looks stunning, Vikas bhai.
So, there is no debate, no argument, no confusion that she is the best looking motorcycle. Now, no RC390 can look so good. No R3 can look so good. No Ninja 300, 400 can look so good. So, if something has to look as good as the the R15M, then it has to be probably the super bikes. Immediately, next thing would be
Right.
the super bikes. Nothing in between,
There's nothing in between. You're absolutely
correct?
correct.
So, since the looks are so good, I mean, 50% of the decision is already done.
Exactly. And the next question that people
Hmm.
ask is, "Kitna deti hai?"
Yeah.
Like you said,
So, we'll talk about that.
"Jitna deti hai." That dialogue. It's still there, mystery, but we will not post it now.
We-
Anyways,
so, basically, uh, the next important reason why I would still say R15 is a great motorcycle to buy even in the year 2025 when there are plenty other options is because everyone has a different goal with their motorcycle motorcycle journey. Okay, some people want to get into touring, some people want to get into race tracks, some people simply love MotoGP and wish to have a motorcycle which looks like a MotoGP motorcycle. Okay, or some people are starting off their biking life at the age of 18. So, for an example, if someone loves MotoGP, motorcycle racing, he or she would want to buy a fully fed motorcycle, correct? And if
absolutely true.
that person is 18 or 20 years old, they should start off with a 150cc. I'll explain why. Now, for an example, my son, Sid, okay, he's 11 years old now, but say he becomes 18 next year, for an example. Although I have the RC390, other motorcycles, I will still not ask him to start off riding the RC390 because at the age of 18, if you start off riding an RC390, you will not know the difference in between a 150 and a 370,
390.
373cc RC390. What I mean to say is that in life, you should gradually step up. Okay. If you used a Nokia keypad phone and then you bought an Android phone and then you bought an iPhone, you get a level of satisfaction that you are, growing in your life, you are accomplishing something. But at the age of 16, if your father gives you an iPhone 16 Pro Max, you will never understand the feeling of achieving something, accomplishing something, step by step. Correct.
Absolutely.
So, a youngster, if he or she starts off at the age of 18 or 20 on a R15 150cc, then they will get amazing looks, excellent handling, like a real sport bike. She is a real sport bike. It is just that the CC is less. And next,
Right.
they, after riding Yamaha R15 150cc for 2-3 years, if they then go to a 300cc, they will understand the real feeling of upgrading, the real feeling of achieving. Got it? And
Absolutely true.
they'll be riding a 150cc, but they'll be riding world class engineering. It is 100% Japanese engineering. It is Yamaha. She is the youngest sister of the R1. So, I mean, you have the DNA of the MotoGP bikes in this motorcycle.
Right.
Now, people will say, some people said she's overpriced. Now, see, I mean, if something costs 30,000-40,000 rupees more than a regular basic commuter motorcycle, then it is not called,
They label it as overpriced.
yeah, it is not called overpriced. I mean, there is no comparison between a commuter 150cc and R15. R15 is a
Correct.
goddess, you know. So, so even in 2025, now I spoke about a youngster, 18 or 20. But what if you are a working professional, you're 26, 27? Even for you,
Absolutely true.
it is not a bad idea to buy the R15 because you'll get better fuel efficiency if you're riding a 150cc within the city.
And it looks damn good, damn
Absolutely.
stunning.
She will not overheat because she is not a very high compression
Plus,
engine. It's very
right.
important.
And Vikas bhai, there's so many things you can learn on the R15, body positioning, trail braking and all these technical stuffs. And also you can use it on track
100%.
days without even pinching your pocket.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
So the gear ratios are perfect for the city. You can ride in third gear in very low speeds. She will not overheat because she's not a very high compression engine like the KTM 390s and all that. And
correct.
she'll be easy on your pocket in terms of fuel efficiency, and she'll be easier to service. Everything put together, even for a grown-up adult who is a working class professional who can spend 5 lakhs on a bigger motorcycle. Even for that kind of a person, the R15 is still an excellent motorcycle to ride in the city.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even now, if you still think that, okay, maybe because I'm like 30, 31 years old, should I get the R15? Please get it.
You know what?
It's still gonna be fun to ride.
I would like to say a line. I'm 40 years old and I feel like I have a crush on a 19-year-old supermodel that is the R15.
That's a that's a funny
Yeah.
statement. But I think that's what happened with you a couple of days back when you were riding the R15.
Absolutely. When people,
So,
people asked me in my office, how you're riding the R15, you might have felt it to be very underpowered ride.
of course
Yeah.
not.
So,
I mean,
so they told me that, you have ridden such powerful motorcycles. So riding a 150cc R15 would have felt very underpowered. So I looked at them and I said that, well, I know it sounds weird, but for me, it is, I literally have a crush on her. So,
actually, they prefer yeah. So I think I'm pretty sure Sid, when he turns 18, he's gonna get an R15, whatever version will be there by that time, and it will be fun for him to learn. And I'm pretty sure his dad will be riding it too. So
I
yeah,
would buy Sid a used pre-owned R15. The reason is he will
yeah,
get to service it, repair it, work on it. So that's very
absolutely.
important.
He will be able to learn a lot of things on
Exactly.
it. How to do this, how to do that. That's how we should, we should be, rather than just relying on service centers
Correct.
and all. So, if you got any other questions about this motorcycle, don't hesitate. Feel free to ask Vikas bhai,
Yes.
and most importantly, get a test ride before
Absolutely.
choosing this bike. So that's all, and we will see you on the next
Thank you. Do
podcast.
comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. Bye-bye.